What is going on, guys? It is Dylan here, back with another video. And today, by popular demand, we're going to be reviewing one of the pieces of equipment here in the garage gym that you guys most wanted to see. So I hope you guys really enjoy this video. Give it a big old thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that way you get notified every single time we shoot another video. All right, let's get to this review. Let's have some fun. All right, so what we're going to be reviewing today is these bad boys right here. Let me pull this off for you. The Titan Adjustable Monolift Hooks for any 2x3 squat rack. Look how cool that thing is. Not too shabby. So what we're going to be breaking down for you guys today, some pros, some cons, and when this is a good choice for you to get. So that way you guys can make a well-informed choice and decision if you guys want to get this for your garage gym or for your small private gym as well. All right, so some of the pros when it comes to the Titan Adjustable Monolift Hooks. Number one, that's going to be the most obvious, is the price. For this is the T2 series, so it's a 2" by 3" kind of mold here. So it's only going to cost you $200, or maybe a little bit more. But compare that to an actual monolift, it's a lot cheaper. It's very versatile, so as long as you have this 2" by 3" rack, this is going to fit. Some of the other positives is that it's very easy to put together and put in. Just a couple of bolts, slide it in, and then the safety pin right here. And if you come around here, I'll show you another one of the big positives, is high quality plastics that you'll have here. So these plastics are going to be really good at keeping your bar nice and safe, and going to make sure that your bars aren't getting damaged at all. And then one of the last things is that this can be used in most gym settings, right? Let's say if you're going into a private gym and they don't have a monolift, as long as they have this 2 by 3" squat rack, you can make this work. Bring them in, slide them in, you're good to go. All right, now let's move on to the cons. Now, there's not as many cons as there were pros, but some of these cons can be kind of big. All right, the first thing when it comes to the cons is that there are no hydraulics. So one of the big positives of a monolift is that you can keep the weight on the rack and move it up and down for different heights. Now, these will not have those hydraulics. You cannot move up and down. So some of that nice adjustments that you get with monolift, you're not gonna have here. Now with this Titan series Monolift Adjustable Hook, one of the other big complaints that I have is this wiggle. I want to come in nice and close so you can see that. See this wiggle right there? When you're getting into the rack, this does not feel great. And it's because with these bolts here, in order to have this swing, that full motion, you got to have this loose enough. Otherwise, what will happen is this hook stays all the way out here if you want to get it tight where it doesn't wiggle. You have to choose one or the other. And since you're getting the monolift hooks, you're going to want that full swing. Come back around. Now, on the note of the swing again, notice there's not a lot of movement going on here. There's been one or two times where I've crushed my fingers because of just the lack of total swing that you get on the monolift hooks. And now, this is not going to be make it or break. It's going to still emulate that monolift all right, but it's not going to be perfect. The one thing that I've noticed while I'm getting into the squat, one of the other big cons is that it's wiggling around a lot. So you get the bar all the way out here, and it's moving and swinging as you're trying to get set in, which is not quite like the monolift you'll actually use, but it's close enough that way you can kind of train for your meet, especially if you're doing a WRPF meet. All right, so one of the main questions that you guys are going to have is, who are these monolift hooks going to work the best for? So if you're in a garage gym like we are, these monolift hooks are going to work great because you don't have the square footage available for a big full monolift or the budget. Same thing goes if you're a private gym owner where we don't have the budget or the square footage. These are a nice way to be able to get the monolift like attachment into your gym, so that way you can train for any big meet where they're going to be using a monolift like a WRPF meet. All right, I hope you guys really enjoyed that video. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up, please. That helps our video out so much. If you guys want to see another piece of equipment reviewed that we have in our garage gym, leave it in the comments down below, just like we did with the last video. If you guys want to go back to that garage video before and after of our garage gym, so you can see everything we have here, go back to that video, and I'll leave it a link down in the description where you can find that video a little bit easier. So that way we can help you guys make better choices in the equipment with your space and your budget. All right, guys, I'll see you on the other side. Peace.